Assalamu alaikum. This is a mistake that usually many students do when they're going to draw the hamular area. Okay, they look at anything bulging and they draw behind it. Now this is not the correct way because you don't know what happened in this extraction area. Sometimes you'll get a knife edge, you'll sometimes get it as a flabby ridge, sometimes you get it as a very huge tuberosity. So not the reference for you is not what you see over this bulge. Your reference to go into the hamular notch is going around the anatomy. So put your pencil in the sulcus and let it rotate there. And so this is the area of the hamular notch. Now, if you have carved in here, you should have carved into the tuberosity area, and this will be pinging, painful, and it's not compressible, unless it's very flabby. Some tuberosities are, but we don't carve in the tuberosity area. So what you have done, you've looked at this bulge here, and you used anything behind it as a reference. No, your reference is running the pencil inside the sulcus, and wherever it rotates, this is where the hamular notch area is. Okay, same thing here. So what you have drawn is here. Look at the pencil where it's guided. It goes into the sulcus, it rotates here. Okay, so where is your drawing? Too much anterior. So you're impinging on the tuberosities. Now you have this reference point that you recorded from the patient's mouth. Now we can come like this, like an arch shape. Okay, so it's the posterior line drawn here. Okay, sorry. Let me just accentuate it so you could see it better. Okay, now the butterfly shape, is this enough for her? She has a flat palate. Usually the compressible tissue extends more, the anterior vibrating line. So we have to make this arch a bit larger. This is why we need to know the classification of the soft palate, because it tells us how much anteriorly I could extend. I also could recheck it inside the patient's mouth by compressing these areas and making sure that I'm still in the compressible area. So detecting what we call anterior vibrating line. Okay? Now, what you're going to carve? You're going to carve all of this external lines 0.5. Okay? All of the external lines. Then you go into the mid of the saucer, closer to the posterior, you carve the 2.5, 2 or 2.5, and then you bevel it with everything around. Okay? So this is how we carve. So once more, we carve all of the external lines. The most posterior line, the butterfly shape, only 0.5. We carve them like beading. Then we go into the mid saucer, closer to the last third. Then we carve the 2 millimeter depth. From there, we bevel it to make a saucer shape. Okay? So this is how we carve. Thank you.